The Protestant Reformation was a transformative religious movement that emerged in the early 16th century, challenging the authority and practices of the Roman Catholic Church. Rooted in a growing discontent with clerical corruption, indulgence sales, and perceived deviations from biblical teachings, the movement began with Martin Luther's bold act in 1517, nailing his 95 Theses to the door of the Wittenberg Castle Church. This document critiqued the Church's misuse of spiritual authority, especially its commercialization of salvation through indulgences. Luther's act was not merely a protest, but a call for a return to scriptural purity and a re-evaluation of Christian doctrine. At the heart of the Reformation were three theological pillars: sola scriptura, scripture alone; sola fide, faith alone; and sola gratia, grace alone. These principles emphasized that salvation could not be bought or earned through rituals, but was a gift of God's grace received through faith. Reformers like John Calvin expanded on these ideas, introducing concepts like predestination and promoting a disciplined, God-centered life. Ulrich Zwingli in Zurich led a parallel reform movement, focusing on the removal of traditions not found in the Bible, including the rejection of the Catholic Mass and religious images. These reformers built the foundation of various branches of Protestantism, which began to spread rapidly across Europe. The Reformation had massive political consequences. Monarchs and city-states used Protestantism to assert independence from the Catholic Church and the Holy Roman Empire. In England, King Henry VIII's split from the Church, motivated by his personal desire for an annulment, led to the creation of the Church of England, placing religious authority directly under the Crown. Elsewhere, religious wars and tensions followed, such as the 30 Years' War, which devastated parts of Central Europe. These conflicts highlighted the deep division between Protestant and Catholic factions and forever ended the dream of a unified Christian Europe. In response to the growing Protestant movement, the Catholic Church launched the Counter-Reformation. Through the Council of Trent, 1545 to 1563, the Church clarified its doctrines, reformed internal abuses, and reaffirmed its theological authority. New religious orders like the Jesuits emerged, emphasizing education, missionary work, and strict spiritual discipline. The printing press played a crucial role throughout this period, spreading both Protestant and Catholic texts widely and empowering the laity to read and interpret Scripture independently, something previously discouraged by church hierarchy. The legacy of the Protestant Reformation is profound. It altered not only the religious map of Europe but also reshaped Western thought, governance, and culture. It fostered a spirit of inquiry, individual conscience, and scriptural literacy that influenced the Enlightenment and the development of modern democratic ideals. Today, the Reformation is remembered not just as a schism, but as a revolution of conscience that laid the groundwork for religious freedom, pluralism, and the enduring dialogue between faith and reason. TNT Initiative, Our Race's Universal Hope.